Guys, this is Cody Jones, Jangus Genetics LLC. Just wanted to show something cool tonight. I've been working pretty hard trying to get my fence, the home farm fenced here for my sheep, and mainly that's going in, clearing out the old fence row, 4 or 5 wires, barbed. It's pretty old, so splicing it all back together. We had a hot wire running about, I don't know, 15 feet offset for like 15 years, so that's been pretty good project for not having heavy equipment other than a tractor and rotary mower. So everything was grown up, so we came in and we cut the trees back so we could mow underneath it, and that helped quite a bit. But I've got a metal bladed weed eater I've been running out underneath the old fence, and the sheep will do a really good job of keeping the brush cleaned back up to underneath the hot wire. But it's got to have at least one hot wire, maybe 2 underneath it, with 5 or 6 barbs. So anyway, I was going around this tree over here a few months ago, and I got pretty lucky, but it's full of bees, and honeybees too. I've been hit by ground bees before. I do not like them, but this one is full of honeybees. So I debated for a long time. I've always wanted honeybees. It's one of the things that I think is really cool, and I think it's great for the environment. It's great for the ecosystem, and I've always wanted to have some honeybees, but haven't spent the money to do it and haven't taken the time to get really good, learn how to do it yet. But I bought a bee box, and it was about mid-August before I really decided to do all this. And by that time, most of my research said you're probably gonna kill them if you move them that time of year. So best thing seems to me like I'll put a trap box over here, somewhere in this tree or next to it, and hopefully in the spring they will swarm up into it, realize it's a good place for them to live, and then I'll have them trapped in a box, and I can leave them back here if I'm not worried about my neighbors stealing them, or if they're spraying pesticides back here for some reason. That would definitely kill my bees. So we'll probably move them over here next to the woods, or over next to the pond, so they have a good source of water. But I'll flip you around, and I'm working around this right now, trying to get the barbs patched up. Neighbor farm sold, and the guy's trying to come in, and he's going to clean out the fence line. He's a real nice guy, and he's just asking me to pay for the materials. So stay tuned for learning how to build shade mobiles for sheep also, because pushing out all those trees, it's going to allow us to put in a nice woven wire fence, protect his crops, make sure my sheep stay where they're supposed to. And it's a really good deal that I probably wouldn't be able to afford myself right now. But I'm losing all my trees, which is all my shade. So we're going to have to build some shade trees. So going to have a busy year this fall, winter. Next year is going to be interesting. So we're seeing some really cool things with the soil health, the rotation, and I've got to get to where I can get my sheep around here. So back to the bees. I'm going to flip you around. They're not real active right now. It's, I don't know, probably high in the 60s. I think it was 71 yesterday or day before. In the afternoon they would come out, but it's early evening now, and I think they're sleeping. I'm gonna do my best not to bump this tree and find out, because I don't have any beekeeping stuff with me. So yeah, but I'm really excited about it. It's really cool. Always something new here on the farm to be excited about, but always wanted bees, and I'm hoping to trap these in the spring. So I'll flip you around, show you what we got going, and get a video of the bulls here too. So you can see it's just a beautiful time of year. Fall's probably my favorite, other than the fact that we're leading up to winter. But the grass is really good right now. The cattle are getting fat, putting it on for winter. The trees are starting to change. The weather, we're getting really comfortable. I really like wearing my Carhartt vest. It's awesome. It's definitely getting into sweater vest season, and you could do this kind of woodworking. It seems like the ticks and the chiggers and the wasps and the bees and everything are kind of going a little more dormant. You don't have to worry about them quite as much. And we still have the night sounds out right now. It's just beautiful, beautiful evening. Gonna get the sunset. We got the sheep over here in the next paddock waiting to come in with the guard dogs. And some awesome grass in here. We haven't hit this yet this year. So we've got the sale bulls finally moved over there, but we were trying to get this done with sheep, and just it's taking longer than I was hoping. But this is what we've done. We just cleaned back these trees so we can get a good view of the fence and maintain it well. And still need to add at least 1 new barbed wire, and then our hot wire on the bottom. And then my phone crashed, so I lost my before and after pictures, but it pretty well looked like that. So it's been a lot of work, but it's really rewarding to, you know, kind of see it all come together. And still using this old fence here, which is, you know, probably less than ideal, but we'll be checking it often, and having a good hot wire will make a big difference. High tinsel. But here's the bead tree. And it's just full of bees. I don't know how high up in there they are, or anything like that. I have seen a couple fly out while I've been around here. But the other day they were just, you know, when it warms up, oh, there's one. When it warms up, they're just swarming all over here. And I was actually weed eating right here. You can see they're pretty tame. They let me trim all this up and haven't messed with me, so it's pretty cool. I have a pole saw. I was not standing too close, but anyway, hoping we can get into some bees. I don't know if it'll be any more than a little fun project, or if we'll start selling honey someday, but I'll keep you guys posted. And I don't know, like I said, I don't know how far up that goes. This tree's still, it's not completely dead, so I'd say they're up there a little ways, but pretty cool. You guys have a good one.